Okay, Gaffer, 4-0 defeat against Barnet. Is it fair to say we came up against a different class today?
Yeah, definitely. All full credit to Dean and his staff and his players, and we wish them all the very best in the next round of the FA Trophy. Fully deserved. They deserve to win that game, and by the number that they did in the first half, we didn't quite get close to them enough, and we got punished for it.
Yeah, I think you see the difference in quality in terms of possession of the ball, the way they keep it, and we just seem to be running rings a little bit around at times, didn't it?
Yeah, we had one or two individuals that didn't quite get the grasp of what we try to do without the ball. But that's part of our jobs to make sure we keep working with our group to ensure that when we come against a quality like this, which Barnet are a quality side, then we stay in games and wait for moments and pick our moments off. And then when you on the transition, we need to look after the football a little bit better. In the first half, we didn't control the possession. When we won it back, we didn't control it. We've always stressed about dominating possession and dominating territory, and we didn't do either of them today. So full credit to Barnet.
And that's right. I thought though we did contain them very well for half an hour, and though we sort of limited them to chance. I think once we got that goal, and it's a bit of a bizarre goal, wasn't it? I think there maybe another lack of communication between maybe Fowler and Covenant, and sort of just seemed to open the floodgates a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, I think the cross is coming very, very fast, and Fowler has tried to do what any defender will do. And sometimes you make a good clearance, and sometimes you don't. And again, that's part of defending. That's the art of defending, and these things happens. And then we should have stayed in the game. But I will have to look at we've already looked at the third goal, and we think, I don't know if it's the second or the third. We think he was off. But again, he said from the official said, the linesman said, he thought the right back played him onside, so we have to look at it again. No complaints there. The full credit to Barnet.
And also, I thought we started the second half quite brightly, and then sort of the red cards killed us a little bit. Was there any complaints about the red card? What was your view in it?
The whole stadium could see that. Our young striker had to go for that ball. He's not whatever the ref's interpretation is on that. Really, really disappointed. But we'll look at it, and then as a club, we'll decide what we want to do next. I think an appeal would be a fair way to go about it, because I don't think, in my opinion, from where I stood, I didn't think it was a sending off. Their entire bench, their management team, didn't think it was a sending off. Their players on the pitch did not think it was a sending off. So again, by then the damage was done. The red card didn't change anything. It didn't change the outcome of the game. By then we was 3-0 down. So can't complain. We just have to speak to the ref, and then his take on it, and then we'll go accordingly as a football club.
At least I think you've got a full week to prepare with the players now back to league action. Obviously, we've been Saturday, Tuesday for quite a few weeks now. You're probably glad that the players can have a bit more recovery now, and have a 4 weeks preparation in what would be a really tough game. Our first reverse fixture of the season next week. Yeah,
definitely. We know which opposition we're coming up against, and it's important that we have a full week to work with our players. It's been very difficult to work with them tactically because of the turnover of games in short spaces of time. But again, it gives us a chance for players to come back, like we've seen today. Michael is back. Sol, we've rested him, and he's back. Hopefully, we'll have a good squad to select from next week, going into the reverse leg against a good side, and we'll be ready.
Well, thanks for your time, Gaff. We'll speak again later in the week.